Holy crap. Oh my god. We're actually sitting in Annalie's office. We made it! KJ, I can't believe you know how to pick locks. This takes a bit of practice and the right tools. I could show you sometime. I'm freaking out. This is like... a crime? Are we criminals now? The real crime here is this obnoxious office. It takes up the whole floor. Is it big enough to contain Annalie's ego? We were unbelievably lucky to sneak in here. I somehow convinced the security at the front desk that I was here to interview for my promotion from sales assistant to manager at my store's location. They didn't seem especially convinced, but let me through when KJ gave them the stink eye. When we reached the middle floors, KJ tied up some office ladies to figure out when Annalie's lunch break was. I still don't know if I should say Anna or Anna. Now we're here, in the director's office. This feels pretty empty. It's kind of intimidating. Rich people taste. Our billing's minimal. Oh, can't afford to take up loads of space and put nothing in it. So what do we do now? Pick up as much dirt as we can. But where from? There's nothing here. Maybe a secret room or something? Probably all on our computer. Ah, yeah. Maybe you still haven't learned how to use a computer. Teaching's so fast, you know? What's the point in learning if it's all obsolete in a few years? Mind me, or are you the one in charge again? Royal bloodline, strong delegation skills. Computers are dumb! I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what delegation means, so I'll say it. Key part of any leadership position is knowing the strengths and weaknesses of your team. I picked you for this break-in because I knew you had the right skill set, including computer literacy. Wow, it actually made me sound competent? Must be a corporate atmosphere rubbing off on me. Who are you, and what did you do with pens? Hey, give me some credit, will you? Save the world as many times as we have without picking up some leadership skills. You just said you didn't know I could pick locks. Yeah, they saw right through it. Anyway, let's go team! Synergize! We approach Annalie's enormous desk and notice it's covered in glamour pop and makeup samples. KJ takes a spin on the luxurious leather office chair. You're fired, and you're also fired. Go get the mayor on the phone. I wanna buy the police. They rummage through their backpack and bring out a pencil case. By surprise, the case is full of CDs and floppy disks. Back to business, I guess. Delegate means meaning to give partner subordinate a task. Oh, okay. There's a lot of words I embarrassingly don't know the meaning of. I got kind of a small vocabulary, but that's okay because I can still get my points across. They start up the computer, and when it asks for a password, they load up a CD labeled Acid Burn. After a few seconds, all kind of weird stuff starts happening on the screen. They didn't teach you this at school computer club, did they? What do you think, princess? They're not typing in lots of commands on a black and green screen. Oh, they're a hacker slay! No, what you're doing looks super illegal. Yep, don't ask me where I got the software. I'd have to kill you. We're really concentrating. I should probably stay quiet and check those makeup samples. This could take a while. I'm in. They said the line! So what do we do now? Why don't you take a look for yourself? One of those new iPlum computers. Very user-friendly. They get up and dramatically gestured towards the chair. I guess now's a good time as any to learn how to use one of these things. I fumble around the computer for a minute until KJ leans over and guides my hand over to the web browser. If you want to find someone's dirty secrets, a great place to start is their web browser history. What, you mean the World Wide Web? Oh god, just listen to me. I sound like an old granny. Now this is all over, I'm taking computer classes. Maybe KJ could teach me? On the other hand, I'd probably be way too slow for them. And maybe they teach me illegal stuff. Is there an illegal way to email someone? I don't know. My thoughts are interrupted when KJ moves my hand over to some kind of banking program. The place people bear their secrets is financial records. Ah. Why are they looking at me like that? Was I supposed to say something more intelligent? You're such an airhead. What'll be, princess? You're up to bat. Financial records are in the wind there. Probably cleared their browser history. True, but this is also, the late 90s. I don't know how smart people were about clearing browser history in the late 90s. So like they were how to kill magical girls, how to be super easy, 10 easy steps. Imagine if it actually just fucking is that. That actually would be really fucking funny. Okay, well, we'll go with financial records. I don't know what this will lead to either, but we'll see, we'll see. Oh wow, that's a lot of money. We both look at the screen in silence for a moment, trying to absorb all the new information. Yeah, big money. Not much of it seems to be going to that charity foundation she set up. Wait, she's keeping all the charity money? From the looks of it, she's putting the money into the foundation and then 99% is sent to some mystery account in Switzerland. That's really suspicious. Okay, let's check the internet. Okay, we get to do both anyways. Illusion of choice. There's a lot of entries for one website. Inside Maho. I think this is Japanese for magic, I think. I clicked on the last history entry. Inside Maho seems to be like some kind of magical girl fan site? Okay, you go. From the looks of it, Annalie has administrator access. That means she runs the site. She owns all this? Why would she run a website about magical girls? Maybe for the makeup line, but then why all the secrecy? That's what we need to figure out. Why don't you click around and see what you can find? Oh, whoa, okay. I miss Sentinels. I do, Bubble Girl was my favorite. We should come back. Group's overrated. It says the fucking... Is Annalie? Okay, Annalie does not like us, and we can see that immediately. What do you buy merch of your faves? I like how they have like the names of the people who like worked on the game in the forums. That's cute. The thoughts on merch for magical girls? Where do you buy it? Do you support it? Is it creepy? No, you're worried about being creepy while being on this site. I don't see a problem with it. They're public figures. They're working hard to protect us and somewhat privacy, not to be monetized. Where's their respect? If they wanted to be respected, they should fight in secret then. Okay, so it seems like Annalie was a magical girl fan. Oh, Muscat Marina and Banana Brie. I heard rumors that they moved in together after Fruit Fatale broke up. They're obviously related, lol. Probably cousins. What the fuck are you guys on about? I feel like this has to be like the Sailor Moon reference, right? They're clearly like fucking lesbians, but then like they made them cousins and like the American localization. This has to be a reference to that, right? I did this one, Strawberry Celery Memorial's the last one. I miss her so bad, a real tragedy. R.I.P. forever. It is what it is. She was perfect. There will never be another magical girl like her. Okay, so she was a very big Fruit Fatale fan and then really loved her and then she died, so that probably has something to do with like her motivations. Yikes, this is borderline obsessive. Annalie always seems so composed and professional. Who knew she had this going on? We're all full of surprises, Tens. Expect the unexpected. Actually, yeah, they're real appropriate coming from KJ. This is kind of incriminating stuff. I'm gonna copy everything to the disk so we have some evidence. Maybe see what else we can find. I got out the chair and let KJ do their magic, and take a look at the makeup samples on the desk. They're from the Sentinels line Sentimentality. Everyone has been obsessed with it lately. That's not really much of a clue, right? Of course she'd have her own products on her desk. Her desk! I rummaged in the desk drawers and find some notebooks. I flipped through them hoping to find some clue. It's all boring financial reports and business strategy. I'm sure someone would find this interesting, but it's not me. Okay, I started the transfer. Now we just sit tight until it's done. What have you found? Sadly, nothing interesting. I was hoping to see some top secret evil scheme on a page, but it's just some boring business plans up to the end of the year. Wait, just up to the end of this year? Yeah, I was hoping to see something cool that hasn't been announced yet. But there's nothing here for the year 2000. Do you find that a little odd? That $1 billion company has no plans for the next year? Not even the day before New Year's Eve? Right, that really is bizarre when you think about it. Even I have plans for next year, and I'm not exactly the organized type. I don't have any killer evidence. All we know is that Annalie has an unhealthy obsession with this Fruit Fatale group, that she's been putting away the charity funds into a mystery offshore account. She might be keeping a loose schedule for next year. I'm not really going to hold up in court. Fruit Fatale? This sounds so familiar. Hello? Earth the Princess. Sorry, I was just thinking about something. Before I can blink, KJ pushed me down onto the floor. We huddled under the desk and I tried my best not to panic. Oh, the little art's so cute! I hold my breath. The echo of clicking heels fills the room. I barely remember what voice I did for Annalie. Those idiots in HR don't know what they're talking about. Suddenly grilling me about how bad our retail turnover looks. Selling makeup cannot be that hard. As far as I've seen, those girls just stand around all day. Note to self, investigate automated retail stores. Just out a long, weary sigh. But it won't matter soon. None of this will matter at all. I can hear her heels pacing around the office. So this is where we're gonna get the evidence we need. She's gonna say something like, I I'm gonna destroy the world. And we're gonna be like, wow, that's convenient and nice. My heart is racing out of my chest. I study my breathing, trying not to think about how totally screwed we are. The heels stop abruptly. Is she looking out the window, maybe? I just need to be patient. So you just set, and soon the curtains shall rise. New Year's Eve, the dawn of a new millennium, the dawn of a new world. Everything I've done so far, this Tyrum charade, it'll all be worth it. Note to self, buy yourself a nice dress for the party. You've earned it. Party? What party? KJ's face suddenly turns white. They start frantically pointing up to the computer. They try to mouth something, but I don't understand. I crawl over them to whisper. The disk's still on the computer. I have to get it back. No, it's way too risky. We're only evidence against her. We need that disk. I take a deep breath and peeked over to the desk to see where Annalie is standing. She's fired up the way that KJ might just make it. I wave all clear to KJ, and they make their move. There goes my steady breathing. I watch Annalie as she stares out across the city. I think she might be talking to a small cassette recorder. Once sentimentality releases across the world, Liverpool will dominate the makeup market permanently. Everyone will need our product. They'll clear it like water and air. The brand's reputation, the sales, it'll all skyrocket. I'll have more money and power than I know what to do with. When Tara opposed me when the mayor suggested reducing supply will send tens of millions of loyal customers into a violent frenzy. After all, I am merely giving the people what they want. Perhaps I'll give a portion of that charity money back to Ara. She's been such a useful puppet. I'll even invite her to my New Year's Eve celebration, show her the destruction she's caused. Yep, she's the villain. At those words, KJ fumbles as they slowly retrieve the disc from the computer. They quickly duck back beneath the desk with the disc in hand. We get close and whisper again. Wait, Annalie's been using Ara? Honestly, I expected Ara and Annalie might have been working together almost the whole time. I kind of feel like an asshole. Before you get out of this, remind me to be nicer to Ara. A beat passes and I hear the sound of Annalie turning from the window and walking towards the desk. I emote frantically at KJ, but they shrug in return. Only a few seconds to make a decision. What do we do now? My first go is 1, because if we get caught, this one is like, obviously we're getting caught. I don't know how that will like lead to. This one has the option of we maybe don't get caught. Okay, let's sneak around the desk. Time for some tactical espionage action. I try my best to point around the desk for KJ. They sternly nod. Annalie's footsteps are getting louder and louder. It's time to go for it. We quickly crawl around from under the desk to the right side as she approaches from the left. She sits down at her desk and starts using her computer. It's probably really obvious someone else is just using it. I don't know much about computers, but I do know they need power. We pull the plug to buy us some time. We hear Annalie gasp in surprise. She gets up, walks around the left side of the desk to look at the back of the computer. She's crouched inches away from us, looking intensely at the ports and cables. I hold my breath and look over at the elevator. Why did this office have to be so stupidly oversized? There's no way we can make it over there in time. My panic is interrupted by Annalie's voice. I swear, these machines are more evil than me. Okay, she just said it. She's like, yeah. I'm evil. like, damn. She pulls out her cell phone and dials a number. Matthew, is that you? Wonderful. Yes, I have another problem with the eye plum. Oh, happy birthday, Matthew. Goodness. Christmas, a birthday, and New Year's Eve all in 1 week. How nice. Well, yes, it is important. I'd like a few minutes of your time, if you please. Is that so much to ask? I think now's our chance. KJ and I slowly inch out from the desk and creep towards the elevator. Fortunately, Annalie's tense discussion with Matthew appears to have her full attention. We both manage to get into the elevator and breathe a heavy sigh of relief as the doors start to close. Just in time for Annalie to lock eyes with us. Oh, Jesus. You too. Oh. I suddenly feel a sickening rise of magical energy permeate the air as green sparks crackle around her. She knows. Oh no. Just as she starts to cross the room, the doors slide shut. Fuck, that was way too close. Once we're out of the elevator, we need to make a run for it. We run to KJ's bike parked across the street and make a quick getaway. KJ takes a long and winding route to the park in case we're being followed. Eventually, we park up and catch our breath. I feel like my heart is trying to escape through my throat. Well, you're an interesting date, aren't you? Well, I'm glad you can see the funny side of all this. I think I'm about to have a heart attack. How did I do this kind of thing on a regular basis? I think I took for granted just how much saving the world keeps you in shape. Anyway, we can get the gang together. A little investigation yielded some answers after all, even if we had to break some rules to get them. Rules? More like laws! Okay, you're right. Some of us need to know ASAP. We'll figure out our next plan of action. I'll go swing by the Golden Glove for Jackie. Oh my god, Jackie! No, wait, no, this is KJ talking. God damn it, I should be the one going to see Jackie. That wood shop Miranda hangs out at. Right, I'll bring Ara after I call off work. Wait, work? Shoot, KJ, Annalie saw me. She recognized me. She She remembers what store I work at. Sounds like the perfect excuse to quit that crappy gig. Congrats! No more I make a dime for Annalise' dollar. No, congrats, I'm worried, KJ. This might just affect my job. What about Lise? What if she threatens her? Uses her against us? I'm sorry, but I think I should go to work and make sure she's okay. You can't be serious. After everything that just happened? KJ looks worried for me and I feel a bit guilty, but I can't just abandon Lise. I understand. Protecting people is our thing after all. Listen, I'll grab everyone, but promise me you'll meet us here later, okay? Got it. Thanks, KJ. I'm going to work as fast as my feet can carry me. We're just like, oh yeah, I should actually work down here. Okay, I'm gonna save this. Welcome to Glimmer Pop. Give it to me. You, give it to me! Oh, calm down. What are you looking for? Hey, please don't break the glass. I know these people are fucking insane. They want this shit. I should keep my distance. I'll check it at them. Take this! My brain is reading it like the Ace Attorney. Take that! Completely. And there is a scene in, one of the games. Is it the last case of the second game? Where Phoenix does scream, take that, and chucks a phone at Edgeworth across the courtroom, so we're going about as well as it could have gone, all things considered. Push Lise to leave her shift early on the basis of her feeling tired. I didn't let her use the sentimentality samples at all. She seemed insistent on sticking with me, especially when the customer interactions have been so chaotic. But eventually, she let up. Even Lise has her limits. As soon as I see Lise off, I rush to our meeting spot. Ah! Jackie! Pens, gotta see you made it back in one piece. Seriously, I'm glad you're okay.
The rest of us took time off today. You're crazy for going to your shift.
Sorry to worry everybody, but it's important to me to see what's going on at the store. Our customers have changed. The makeup is really affecting them. I also wanted to make sure Lise was okay. I'm sure KJ filled everybody in already, but Annalise saw us. Well, she definitely saw me.
And she definitely remembers your store location. You and Lise made an impression on her.
Right. Needless to say, I'm expecting repercussions for that any minute now. Annalise is fully aware of what's happening with the makeup. In fact, we're all but certain she's the cause of this. She's trying to drive Glamour Pop sales up, trying to create customer dependency. All the side effects, those weird cravings put on makeup, her magic fading away, our energy levels, and our enthusiasm get through our ordinary days. It's all caused by Annalise, by sentimentality. So does this mean it has powers then? Most likely. We weren't able to clarify the specifics though. Aura, is there anything you noticed when you were working with her?
Sorry, no, nothing off the top of my head at least. Our relationship was purely business.
Aura ducks her head. She looks like she is about to burst into tears.
And I want you all to know, I'm sorry.
Aura.
I don't know how to express this, but I really thought I was doing something good. She told me this was for charity, that a makeup line based on us would be fun and refreshing for our audience. I know my actions don't look great, that I might look like an accomplice to this, but...
Hold it, Boyoung. I know you're not an accomplice to this. Nobody here thinks that. Jackie and Miranda nod along. I've been harsh on you in the past, and honestly, I think a lot of it is still justified. Enemies to lovers! That doesn't change it deep down. I know you're not a bad person.
AJ.
Don't look so down, Lieutenant. Not about being a magical girl anymore, but we're still a team. Ditto. And Aura, all I'm hoping is maybe at the end of this, we can start being a little more forthcoming with each other. I know I'd like to.
Right.
Alright. And that's a point for emotional vulnerability. I've seen this group struggle with authenticity from day one. Trust me, it's a hurdle for me too. Everything's a process. It's something we have to train ourselves to be aware of. Jackie's grown surprisingly wise over the years. It must be all that teaching she's doing. I love Jackie! Aura's eyes finally well over and she bursts into tears. Aura.
Thank you all. I know we all have our differences, but what I really wanted is... I just wanted to be friends again.
The room is silent for a beat and everyone looks stunned over Aura's confession. Funny you say that, Aura. You've been our friend this entire time, as far as I'm concerned. And we can be better friends now. You guys! Oh, this is sweet. Aura looks at KJ expectantly. KJ clears their throat. Yeah, we can be friends. As we work on accepting each other's different viewpoints. Yada yada. KJ looks a little flustered. I think they've used up their capacity for sappiness for the night. Aura nods.
I hear you, KJ. I'll continue to hear you out on anything else too.
Finally, it starts to feel like the Sentinels are back in the game. I'm touched, but what were we talking about again? Right! The evil plan!
Oh, sorry, I think I got us off the rails.
Always a drama queen, this one. Aura punches KJ in the arm, but it's playful. And about the makeup. If I remember correctly, isn't it scheduled to drop on New Year's? Earlier, actually, New Year's Eve. Just tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, I had almost forgotten. I was so wrapped up in my feelings about being seen as a potential accomplice. Italy actually called me herself a few hours prior. Something about a company-wide New Year's Eve party at the Glamour Pop headquarters. I think she said it was on the rooftop. It was weird that she didn't have an assistant call instead, but...
Maybe it's not company-wide. It's a party for two. I forgot about that too. She mentioned that in the office. She had some fucked up sadistic line about wanting to make you watch the destruction.
God, Anna Lee. She made it clear to me that she was expecting a big-time sales on New Year's Eve.
Right. All the retail locations have stockpiled a bunch of it for release.
I think she even mentioned selling it on Glamour Pop's webpage. Online shopping's the future, she said. I didn't think of it. I didn't think a corporate celebration for all that would be suspicious. Come to think of it, I don't know anybody else in their marketing team who said anything about a party. They're really just gonna be her up there alone.
Well, at least we know where to find her. So what do? We only have so much time left. Frankly, this sounds like a massive operation.
I don't know if we have the capacity to stop the sales of the makeup line. With only one day left.
But we have to figure something out. The group goes silent and turns their focus towards me. Well, any ideas, princess? You always led the charge for us. KJ's right. I've always led the Sentinels. Led them to dangerous situations, totally headfirst. Sometimes without a concrete plan. And while there's plenty of fond memories, there's scary ones too. I know it took a toll on my teammates. It took a toll on me too, to be honest. I don't want to pick the plan for us. At least, not right now. I know we're on a tight time constraint. But thinking back on past experiences, I'd like us to carefully consider our options before deciding on anything. And I want everyone to seriously consider whether or not they're okay to take this on. I like a KJ specifically, Miranda too. I know some of us are trying to move on from the magical life. I want you to know I respect that entirely. A flash of sadness crosses Ara's face, but she nods along. So please, let's sleep on it, at least. I appreciate that, Tens. Sounds good to me. I do my best thinking during morning runs anyway.
I'll think on it too. I'll come up with a strategy that'll blow Tens out of the water.
KJ and Miranda echo their approvals to meet the following night. Then, it's decided. Tomorrow, we'll figure this out. As the Sentinels scatter out of the classroom, I'm left with a tremendous sense of relief. Of course, everything about the makeup line and Annalie worries me. The thought of hundreds, no, thousands of innocent people being subjected to the ill effects of sentimentality utterly horrifies me. But for the first time in a long time, I get the feeling I'm not alone anymore. I exhale and make my way home to Alistair. I stay up way too late reading my favorite shoujo manga. Which love interest will Minako choose? It's New Year's Eve morning. It always seems quiet in the morning before a fight. For now, I should check on the people in the store and make sure it's okay. Perhaps do a little recon on what we might be facing later on. I walk up to the store and... It's on fire? Huh? What the fuck is going on? Like engulfed in flames. On fire. The window is to smash open and through the flames, I can see the makeup scattered all over the floor. Stacks of samples we had for sentimentality are all gone. Does Anna Lee even realize how far she's taken this? The customers are so crazed by the makeup, they're arsonists now. I think I should make a tactical retreat. Quickly. Very quickly. I walk briskly to our meeting place, Cove Park, 8 PM as promised. Alistair was left at home, even though he usually advises us before battle. Can't talk anyways. Frankly, I'm worried about taking him outside after what I saw at the store. I spot KJ's motorbike first, parked by the cars, and then I see the crew gathered around the waterfront. Everyone looks worried. When we last left off, I thought we were in a good place, but... Hey, I'm here! Tens, how are you feeling? Awful. I haven't used the makeup, obviously, but work? I mean, Glamour Pop's store is on fire. Literally! But good news! The separation period from the makeup has caused my powers to come back. They're definitely not at full capacity, but it is something. And I was hoping if it's like this for me, everyone else should be in a better state as well. The group ascends one by one. Jackie's flames are burning brighter. Ara's songs are potent again. Miranda's bursts of stardust are bright and lively. KJ's bubbles are properly bubbly. Ara raises her hand first, looking determined. I say we destroyed her! Straight up! We collectively gawk at her.
Why are you all looking at me like that? That's the only realistic option here. I called dibs on the final blow.
Damn, I was hoping for that one. But I guess you're well within your rights. Hold on, what do you mean destroy her? Like, kill her?
I mean...
Seriously, Bo-young?
I never said kill her, just render her completely incapable of doing anything anywhere ever again. Anyways, what does the rest of the group think?
Miranda raises her hand, looking serious. Honestly, I don't see any way around it. We have to fight her. It's all I've ever done when we've confronted villains.
Magic wasn't always a positive force in my life, but it's within me, a part of me. I don't want to be a magical girl anymore, but I won't walk away from our last fight. I agree, Miranda.
Jackie raises the fists to the air. Italy has caused too much trouble for the world already. We should follow our tried and true path. I say we fight her head on. I see no reason for us to hold back. Even if she is quite beautiful. Oh, I love Jackie. She's so gay.
Jackie, she was totally playing you at the makeup store. Don't fall for it.
So, she's evil and gorgeous. I can change her. Oh no, she's so real for this. I love Jackie. She's so real for this. Jokes aside, things have gotten seriously out of hand, and the longer we wait around, the more people could be hurt. Only a matter of time before someone like Layla gets caught up in all of this. So I think directly is best. That being said, I might not mind roughing her up a bit, get her to stop. But any further than that, and I would be setting a miserable example for Layla as her mentor. Let's talk her down after we stop her. For all we know, she might be messed up from her own powers, right? We don't know. I mean, I agree that in this scenario of a magical girl land, violence may be necessary. But I could also just say nothing and agree with people. Violence! Okay, chat wants violence. Violence may be necessary. Never backed down from a fight before. We should be ready.
That's what I'm saying.
Not exactly what you said, though. Look, all I'm saying is that there are alternative routes to winning.
We have to fight. This isn't about what any of us want. This is about saving the world. And if a biatch needs to die...
I thought we said no killing.
If it happens, it happens!
Absolutely not. What the hell is with all of you? Fuck, I can't believe this. We fancied ourselves protectors of justice? I mean, violence is necessary, but I don't want to kill her. That's what I agreed with. Hell, the Sentinels all grown up are discussing the ethics of what's essentially a premeditated, aggravated assault. And it's okay if it's a magical conflict, right? Happens. Okay, no. Okay, honestly, I do disagree with KJ here. Of like, in this magical world, if you were fighting people and using violence all the time, why is suddenly, now that we're like retired, violence is no longer okay? Hey, and I get where KJ's coming from though, of like, if you can solve things without violence, preferred. But we're magical girls and that's not the case here and we've always solved things with violence? I'm just confused. She's literally biologically messing with people. She's literally mind controlling people who committed arson. Who's to say these people aren't gonna start beating each other up? Like, I think we're technically solving violence with violence. Which I mean, yeah, don't fight fire with fire, but sometimes the fire needs to be fought a little bit with our fire powers so it stops. Yeah, at least a total harpy. It's okay if we have to kill her in the process. God, just listen to yourselves. At least we had the excuse of being naive teenagers when we beat the shit out of our enemies in the past, but now?
Again, I don't get it, because you beat people in the past, yeah, you were teenagers, but you saved the world. And we're saving the world again. Like, what's the problem here?
Hell, the majority of Sentinels can't put together a plan to solve a conflict without abject violence? That's sad, really fucking sad.
Everyone's just looking away with a guilty expression on their face.
He's a human being too, a magical one who may be feeling alone. Can't we all relate to that? We'd at least try to talk her down first, and I don't know what we're doing, but I don't know who we are anymore.
Talking first can put everyone in danger. We can't give her an opening.
Tens, surely you can't be okay with this. I might say, honestly, I see your point, because I do see their point of, like, talking first can work, and then maybe violence later, because, yeah, technically they're right, but at the same time, I feel like their reaction is just a tiny bit too intense for something that we'd always done violence before, and suddenly now that we're older, we have to change our ways as magical girls. I'll say, honestly, I see your point.
Oh, you do? Do you agree with KJ the Sentinels are a bunch of irresponsible, violent vigilantes? I didn't say that! We're no better than villains we're defeating then? Who the fuck said that? No one said that!
I never saw us like that.
No, I don't think that's what KJ was trying to say.
Our speech has clearly run its course as she stands on the park bench to get in KJ's face.
Is that really how you see us, KJ? After everything we've been through?
Ara, I don't like you right now because you are, this is literally like the fucking Twitter post of like, so you hate waffles? I also don't agree. It's never been about hurting our enemies for me, it's about protecting others. Becky's trying to put some distance between Ara and KJ, but I can tell she's on Ara's side. Meanwhile, Miranda flounders by KJ, clearly wanting to speak up but looking defeated. Miranda attempts to interject as Ara and KJ continue to argue. I think that she's drowned out by the others and yells,
"Why won't you ever listen to me?"
I'm gonna say this one. I already stopped fighting. As leader, and it doesn't- okay, the illusion of choice, apparently. It doesn't matter what I say, nobody can hear me, my voice isn't heard over the arguing. Fuck. Leading is completely falling apart. I should have come up with a plan myself and instructed the team accordingly, same as always. But I guess it's in character for me too. I'm with a shitty idea and my teammates suffer the consequences. What are we gonna do now? We fragmented again. And this time I'm not sure if I can put us back together anymore. I put my hands over my ears and close my eyes. It's getting hard to breathe. I think I'm having a panic attack. Oh my god. Yeah, of course of all people. Yeah, of course. What else was I expecting?
Hey, you bitches, bros, and non-binary hoes.
What? Fucking glasses.
How are you all on this fine evening?
Open my eyes and see my teammates completely stunned. Solaire Blaze is standing right in front of us doing a stupid pose with his stupid little sunglasses on.
Wow, Ara, looks like you're cuddling up to KJ over there. I'm feeling the love. Got room for one more. I hate him.
Solaire Blaze opens his arm wide to Ara.
Come on, Ara, where's my hug?
Oh, he's one of those guys.
We're literally fighting right now. Can you not? Damn, I knew I was popular, but this... You don't have to fight over me, girls. Solaire's Blaze is
red hot, scorching, and fiery. I can't read this. I can't read this.
I have enough heat to warm all of your cold hearts up.
Solaire turns to me for some godforsaken reason.
Dan, you're looking, very pale. But in a beautiful way, of course. Your light shimmers like the moon. And I'll be your hot, fiery sun.
Stop right there. For one, her... Yeah! I love Jackie! For one, her motive is starlight, not moon. And for two, I'm the one who should be her son.
Jackie, no need to be so uptight. We can warm her up together. Can you, like, shut up, actually?
Everyone turns to Solaire and empathetically agrees with Ara. No, he's down for polyamorous relationships, but the problem is no one wants to even touch him.
See, I knew you guys could all work together. You're all united in trying to shut me down. I've always believed in you girls, gays, and theys. Sentinels have always stuck together no matter what foul adversity hit us.
There's no us. We're never a part of this. Then I completely ignores KJ and keeps going.
You're all stronger than ever before. This? Whoever this Oko you're trying to defeat is, it's not gonna faze us.
Yeah, we already knew that. Honestly, you didn't have to say that.
But I mean it! After high school, I drifted away from all of you, my dudes, and the true meaning of the cards. People who used to put up with me don't anymore. I try not to let that change me, but it's been hard. A challenge harder than any enemy I've ever faced. But it has for all of you too. As you grow up, you see so much...
Sorry, there's like a little click every time his dialogue ends, and I feel like it's in character for him, but it distracts me.
Well, it's no longer just good and evil, it's morally gray. We may not know how this fight is going to turn out, but I guarantee you that our chances are better together and united.
Everyone's jaws are on the floor. Please never change. Honestly, yeah, Solaire, never change. Is that still Solaire Blaze? But I'm not being fair, am I? I remember that teen boy I met, ambitious, charming, newly discovered his card powers, and wanting to use them for good. And his hair, I mean, what girl wouldn't have had a bit of a crush? Oh my god. Everyone loves Yu-Gi-Oh! Do not judge me. We've all changed, and so has he. But it's nice to see that boy filled with goodness and wonder in his heart is still in there somewhere. Actually, doesn't he have a point? We're just arguing and getting nowhere. We should be ashamed at how our teamwork has deteriorated.
Oh god, that makes me feel gross.
Yeah, that's not us. We're better than that. This teamwork muscle hasn't been working in a while, but still, if it's there, we have it. Oh, Jesus Christ, I can't fucking read.
You mean I actually said something good?
Don't let it get to your head.
Wow. This feeling is... This is great! What else can I do to help?
Or well, the enemy is... the evil is... I'm trying to catch my breath. He has no idea what we're even up against, but he's trying to help anyway.
Just tell me what to do!
Claire, you know the makeup store Glamour Pop? It's a major chain around the Diamond Cove. Surely you've seen it?
Yes, ma'am, I know it. Lots of beautiful ladies walking in and out.
Don't call me ma'am. Long story short, there's a makeup line that's based on us. It's called Sentimentality. Our enemy made the makeup. The makeup is evil. The evil must be destroyed.
Right, I follow.
There's a lot of makeup inventory in the stores that need to disappear before people can get more. You have to do you have to do a little breaking and entering?
Entering is one of my favorite.
Stop. You're doing so well.
You're right. I can do this. I can stop the makeup sales while you tackle the enemy. Teamwork, everyone! Feel the blaze, baby!
See ya.
Okay, he did kind of slay with that though, I really won't lie. With a poof and an explosion of fire, he's gone. Oddly, I'm starting to feel a little better. I'm shocked I'm about to say this, but I think we can count on Solaire to help with stopping the makeup from being distributed further.
At least we're getting some help on that front.
Now we just have to decide what to do about Anna Lee. And I know it's hard, but we need our leader. You've heard how each of us wants to handle this. We can't do everyone's plan. One has to be chosen, and the person to choose is you. We have the responsibility of returning, but so is the warm feeling of their trust. It's been them, my friends, beside me that have been my true power. There may be no perfect way to solve this, but we won't back down and let Anna Lee continue her plan. It's up to me to lead and protect them as best as I can. Thank you, everyone. Whatever I choose, I want you to know that I love and respect you all, even if we disagree. Your trust means the world to me. I'm ready to lead you. We only have an hour until midnight now. Everyone take a moment to prepare themselves. The group takes a breather. I gaze out towards the waterfront. I really want to talk to someone I've grown close to the past couple of days. I was gonna be Jackie! Everyone migrates to their own conversations with the exception of Jackie, who's standing all alone. If there was ever time to talk to her, this would be it. Here goes nothing. Ah! Jackie? Hens, what's wrong, hun? You told me not to hesitate to call you if I need you, right? Well, I need you. Me? Unless there's someone else you'd rather be with. Oh. Gives me a smile that makes even the stars look dim as she takes my hand. I'm gonna cry, this is so cute! She's warm to the touch and a comfort I didn't know I wanted for this chilly night. I'm gonna cry! I'm gonna cry. No. I'm all yours. We walk further into the park, taking our time soaking in its atmosphere. It's hard to imagine the world being endangered in such a far-removed place. I've only walked this path with Jackie a few times, but I still feel a strong sense of nostalgia, like I was lazily floating down a stream of good dreams. A gentle squeeze of my hand pulls my attention back to the present. I was pretty shaken up earlier, just before Solaire stuck his nose to her business. You alright? You know, just staving off a panic attack. Hey, don't say that like it's nothing. Are you gonna be okay? I'll be fine. It's already passed. You don't have to worry about me. I'm always worried about you. Someone's gonna take care of my princess, right? Ah! And you want to be that someone? And I'm blushing! Only if you let me. I think I could get used to that. It was brief, but I got Jackie wincing when she tried to turn her head. But if I didn't think I could handle tonight, I would say something. There's no shortage of people who think they can do better than me. You, on the other hand, I don't think I haven't noticed. Noticed what? I reach over and tug at Jackie's arm. I don't even pull that hard, but a small whine escapes her lips. I didn't want to believe it, but you hurt yourself recently, did you? Spent too much time on the punching bag? It's just a little tense right now, that's all. I can tough it out. You still should have told me. With both hands, I try to feel out Jackie's shoulder to get a better idea what her soreness is. Unless I want to admire these strong muscles for her, I'm finding myself more upset than appreciative. I guess you got pretty good at this, haven't you? The silence grows between us as I keep touching her shoulder, taking my time to feel out where the tension is. I trail my fingers onto her midriff, wondering what else she might be hiding from me. We're flirting! Oh, hi, what are you doing, Tens? Sure enough, I can see a light bruise, and that I can only guess Layla must have given her in practice. Looking for what else might be hurting. I could just tell you! You can tell me why I'm looking. I'm getting the feeling that you're upset with me. Me? No, never. Why would I be mad? You're not pushing it too hard, fatiguing yourself, or maybe agitating old wounds. It'd be silly to think you would ever do such a thing. With my hands on the back of her neck and her bruise, the midriff, I start to channel my magic. Almost immediately, Jackie starts to giggle and gets fidgety in my grasp. It'd be even more ridiculous if you were to keep that from the person who is both your leader and your healer. You know, the only other person on this team who is just as responsible for your career-ending injuries as you or the villains fought. You would never make me go through that again, would you? So you are mad. Oh, look at that. Another bruise. Okay, I'm sorry. I need a break. We've been pouring a bit too much into this last one, but at least she finally is asking for breaks. What's the matter? I thought you were ready to tough it out. Jackie steps away from me, panting as she tries to catch her breath. Okay, I deserve that. I also might have gone a little overboard. I've never known you to be someone to slip up in training. I know. I was going at a good pace for a while. The threat started to feel real after my talk with Layla. I ended up just forcing myself to squeeze what time I had left. I can't say I feel great about letting you fight tonight. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry about me. I'm
always worried about you. Someone's gonna take care of my princess, right? Ah! It's okay. I know it's not a phase. You like to keep the princess hidden underneath that tough girl act of yours. It's not an act, isn't it? I brush my hand along her forehead, pulling a strand of hair back before I cup her cheek. Becky can't help herself as she leans into my touch. I'm gonna cry. This is so cute. See? There she is. There's an argument in her eyes, but it's crumbling into tiny pieces. Then Jackie closes her eyes and lets out a sigh. Defeated by a gentle touch. So this is what it's like to be vulnerable? Does that scare you? Yeah. You want me to stop? She leans further into my touch and cusps my hand with her own. No. I hold my hand. I hold her hand! Hold her in my hand, dragging my thumb down in small patterns while her exhaustion begins to show. I wish you didn't have to fight tonight. What if I told you there's another choice? I'd love to hear it. Becky lifts her hand up to see, for me to see. I don't understand what she's trying to show me until I notice a tan line around her finger where her ring should be. Oh, is she gonna have Layla? I mean, Layla is also like a whole ass child, so I mean, probably also not a great idea to have her fight, but your ring, you gave it to Layla? She wanted to spare me from this fight, just like you. I had to make a deal with her so she wouldn't take matters into her own hands. She knows that she can't use the ring unless I break my bond with it. I told her I think I couldn't handle it. I would let her step in. But she doesn't know the fight is happening tonight. I was gonna keep her out of it. You don't think she can handle it? It's my student, my Layla. I've reached her past being a scared little girl afraid of heights and monsters. Every punch she throws, it gives her a bit of courage. Every bead of sweat is just a tiny bit of doubt leaving her. She'll be incredible, way better than I ever was. She's ready, I just don't know if I am. What do you want me to do? Let me make a choice that I can't make by myself. I call her, I want you to judge the situation that we are in and decide what to do. Are you sure she's ready for something like this? I mean, don't take this the wrong way, but your power isn't easy to use. It took you a while to get good with it. My confidence was a flickering little candle as a kid. I didn't have the best upbringing for my sort of power. Even with Tio's help, it took me years to get where she's starting. Comparing her to me, she's a roaring fire built on a stronger foundation of confidence. Confidence that comes from technique, love, and trust. And you're okay with this? With me making this choice? Being in charge of the Sentinels is one thing, but we're talking about Layla. Pens, I trust you. I taught her how to fight. We can show her how to lead. This is our moment to raise a better magical girl. The kind of wish we could have been from the start. Two women in love and our daughter. Again, it's an option. I'm gonna fight as hard as I'm allowed. I'll go at the distance, but if you say the word, we'll make the switch. Maybe if we're lucky, there won't even be a fight, huh? If I need to call her, what do I do? That's easy. You just have to shout one word and she'll get the message. Which is... freestyle. Ah! Oh my god, we're so in love! That was so cute! We better kiss at the end of this or I'll cry. We kind of stairway of Glamour Pop's headquarters to the roof level. Just as we predicted, there's no sign of any New Year's Eve party like Annalie had told Ara. Even security had been sent home, so KJ had to pick some more locks. Eventually, we reached the top and pushed open the door to find. In the distance, I see a dark figure standing by the edge. They turn around after the stairway door slams closed. Shit, that's definitely... Oh, you've come, Ara. Ellie, you fucking It's rude of you to bring so many unannounced guests. I would have appreciated a call, at least. No matter. The more the merrier. Tonight's a cause for celebration. Ellie, cut the crap. We need to put a stop to this once and for all. Oh, really? Aren't you a little too late for that? The mentality has already made its mark. Its dear residents of Diamond Cove have already fallen hook, line, and sinker. And when the clock strikes midnight, it'll be released to the world via the internet. Our retail stores and warehouses are chock full of the stuff. Instead of handling that, you've chosen to confront me. It goes to show you really are a bunch of washed up has-beens. This is a lady running up a gossip forum among magical girls. Get her fucking ass. I was simply gathering information on you all. And truthfully, the more I learned, the more pathetic you all looked. I saw every little success and failure you led your squad into, Starlight. Excuse me? And it's no wonder you all drifted apart. Inevitable with such a mediocre leadership. Anyways, I'm disappointed none of you chose to wear the product tonight. Don't you think that's a little disrespectful after all the work I did? I mean this, right here.
Miranda pulls out Sentimentality Concealer. She imbues it with her charge's magic and explodes it in a burst of fireworks. Her magic gets back to being as bright as ever. The black magic inside the concealer case escapes in a wisp of smoke that accelerates and rushes straight towards Annalie. Not suppressing, to be more specific. It's draining your powers. Annalie puts out a hand, and the wisp of dark magic is sucked into her fingers. But all the energy it takes, magical or otherwise, goes back to yours truly. Please, Annalie, I just want to know why. Why use us like this? Why throw our home into chaos? Was it all for the money? I mean, my guess is that she was either a big fan or part of the magical girl group where the one died, the Fruit Fatale. She's probably a lot more, like, she's always come off really evil, but I think she's probably gonna be kind of morally gray in the sense that she wants to take, like, the magic away from people to keep them safe, maybe, magical girls, and have them be normal, but at the same time, morally gray in the way that she's going about it in a wrong way because people are going fucking crazy, which I don't know what that's supposed to do here, but you know. Depends. Was it? A word of advice. There's no life after magic. They roll the credits. Roll the credits. What? All we have. She was a magical girl. All we have is our glory days, where we are on top of the world. We did our best to use magic for the sake of others, shoving all the physical and mental tools away from the little box, promising you will deal with it another day, till it all comes tumbling out. What is she talking about? Who is we? And once that's all over, well, you already know. We fought for a peaceful, happy life as an average citizen, a normal life. What we got instead was an thankless, futile day job. Nightmares of the trauma we endured on the battlefield. And nobody really understands just how much of your childhood you sacrificed for the betterment of others. As a normal person, you come face to face with monsters that are far, far worse than the ones you fight as a magical girl. Abusive bosses, corrupt politicians, all sorts of malcontents who did like nothing more to drag you down. People that chew you up and spit you out at first sight of a weakness. All you can do is learn how to play their game. Annalie, I can't say I don't see your point, but I feel like none of these are good options, actually. You can start over. It's not too late to make amends. Oh, please. I understand what it's like to transition out of magical girlhood. Nobody prepared me for how hard it is. It is hard, and I resent every moment of it. Then let us help you. Save your sympathy. He lets out a bitter sigh. Don't try to convince me out of this. I'm not slowing down my plans for the likes of you. After your defeat, I'm taking the money and escaping the city. It's funny, I'm dedicated half my life to climbing the ranks of this company, but frankly I don't give a damn if Glamour Pop sinks after this. This Loathsome City can burn down too, for all I care. See, this is where you're a little bit crazy for this, Annalie. Actually, I'd be better off that way. Enough! No matter your reasons, we're here to stop you. As it stands, you're just as despicable as the people you've described. Huh! I never said otherwise. Fine then, if a fight's what you want, that is what you'll get. Ooh. Suddenly, magical energy crackles all around Annalie. The atmosphere tingles with power, amplifying her as her powers rise. Ooh! And then Annalie is not Annalie anymore. No more debate. No more magical girls. Your time is over. Oh wait, hey. Hey there. She kinda... Watch in horror as the midnight strikes. Oh shit, what the fuck is going on? Wait, oh wait, holy shit. Wait, I wasn't expecting to actually go battle here. Wait. Okay, what happens if I talk? What should I say? Wait, what? You're honestly a baddie. Oh no, that's all I get. You're a baddie. Yeah. A midnight lady, let's give her what we have to say. Oh wait, she's of course Jackie's blushing. I love her. Powerful uppercut. Oh my god. Fucking beat her. We're gonna beat her ass. Then we'll see his rising sun. Then also hits midnight lady with a powerful uppercut. With -4 damage. Okay. Shield a member. Taunt. Gain MP. I'm gonna do a basic attack for now because there's not really anyone we need to keep safe. Think of TJ saying bubble beam. It's just so funny. Oh, 0 damage, damn. It wasn't very effective. We should try using our specials. Okay. So what are your specials? Lower enemies attack. Lower enemies defense. Gain MP. Let's lower defense for now. What are your specials? Raise team's attack. Okay. It's Midnight Lady's turn. I'd love to watch as you struggle. Dark Dissension. Oh, okay, so Miranda took some damage. Probably want to immediately go and heal. Okay. I just want to gain this back. Okay, that only gets it half, so we do have to take some turns to build up her ability. What does Bodyguard do? They taunt Midnight Maiden. Okay. So it does force them to be targeted. Don't even try to resist me. Strategy. Women protect themselves and takes no damage. Slay! You don't have to heal anybody. What if I try my attack? Purifying Heavenly Beam! Okay, 41. We did some damage. Okay. Try to attack again. Okay, now we're doing damage. Now we're doing damage. Splitting up her power for her next move. Oh god. Be on your guard. Shadow Blast. Oh, please. Oh, I'm nervous. Okay, it hit us. It hit us. Okay. Oh, we all lose a bit. Okay. Okay, luckily- oh, never mind. I was like, luckily we lost the most, but we should definitely heal Miranda right away. Let's get a big hit in, Jackie! Probably upcut. 203 damage! Oh, I love her! It's avocado absorption. Oh, so she is part of Fruit Fatale. I was not paying attention to her attack names, but she's like the avocado member, I guess. I think we probably saw something about it on- well, no, because her username was avocado on the thing. Oh, she absorbs HP from someone else. It's only 10 though. I want to see how much Jackie's basic attack does. 47, okay. Real shame someone as beautiful as you is evil, but that's okay. I'm a bit of a knockout myself. Oh, get it, Jackie! So you survived this. Dark Dissension. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, that did a lot to me. An attack. Oh yeah, she is a dead. Just because you're sad doesn't mean you can get to hurt people. So, oh, you're a disgrace to magical girls. Slay! Just in case. Heal ourselves. And Jackie, it's your turn to shine! 136, damn. We did it! Yippee! Y2K. The Night Lady falls to her knees with a flash of light. She turns back to Annalie. We did it! My whole body is brimming with adrenaline from the fight, but I've reached my limit. The sentinels gather around me, looking just as spent. Annalie collapses onto the pavement, looking worse for wear. You... insolent. Goodness, you're a powerful bunch, aren't you? Either way, it doesn't matter. You've won. Congratulations. I expected all the power I've collected through the makeup dealing with you all. Truth be told, the whole plan was a total gamble. I'm not surprised it didn't work out. Annalie shakily picks herself up from the ground, turning to face us with a smirk. I was never great at energy management, even though it's my power. Maybe that's why I was always such an unremarkable magical girl. Even still, I'm disappointed I lost to a bunch of brats. And it was sweet watching you all band together to defeat me despite your differences. So sweet I could gag. But I admit, it made me a little jealous too. It's over, Annalie. We're turning you in. Makeup's been destroyed too. Annalie dismisses me with a wave of her hand. Makeup issues already fixed. It's what you're worried about. No longer imbued with my powers, I used it all on her little tinsel. I see. Really over then. I can't help but fall to the ground in relief. I'm on the same level as Annalie now. Starlight. No. Hens. Sentinels are a bunch of arrogant and meddling idiots who think they can get away with living normal lives despite having powers. And make no mistake, I despise them. How did I despise you at this moment? But they're your idiots. But do me a favor. This whole nightmare is for naught and keep them close. Protect them like I wish I could have protected her. Aw, yeah. She was in Fruit Fatale and unfortunately the one that passed away. Annalie, I promise I will. Annalie seems satisfied with her answer and finally lets the exhaustion take over. Oh! She falls to the ground, knocked into deep sleep. Aww! On her hand tumbles a tiny worn-looking charm. A plastic keychain modeled after Strawberry Sayori from Fruit Fatale. Attend to the Sentinels. And I'm making a promise with our bad guy. Aww. I wonder if Annalie and Sayori had like a little like if they were in love. And you know what? I would understand going crazy if the love of your life died. I've always been a major softie.
Hey, speak for yourself before you call Tens out. I didn't even want to fight her in the first place.
I'm kind of proud of us. Although Annalie sure has had the last say. I'm glad to hear you vote to keep us close, Tens. Alistair can talk again!
What, did I miss my close-up?
Alistair, you can talk again!
Oh, Layla. Oh, I gave them like the same voice, I think.
He talks too?
Our little dude is back in action.
Well, it wasn't my fault. It was you that couldn't understand me.
Yeah.
Just count yourselves lucky that I stopped Solaire before he blew up the entire warehouse full of makeup.
Oh, yeah. I forgot we set him to do that.
I guess you did alright without my sage advice. But only you had heard the genie's plan a couple of days ago.
We're all ears now. What was it?
Well, it doesn't matter now, does it?
Call your bluff. Everyone cheers a laugh and gives Alistair a load of pets. After taking a moment to recover, the Sentinels move to take an unconscious Annalie downstairs. Hey, she's lighter than she looks. Really? Surprising. I figured she'd be heavy considering how full of it she is. Okay, that was a good one.
Ada scared the crap out of us and probably ruined our image as Sentinels forever. But I was kind of moved by what she had to say in the end.
Sens, are you coming? Can't help but crack a fond smile. It's only been a few days since we reunited, but it feels like we managed to catch up on a years of friendship. So proud of how far we come, and I'm sure there's many more adventures to be had. Not just as the Sentinels, but as best friends. Coming! Aww.
Oh, we get little- Oh, I love when games do this!
Miranda wastes no time getting back to work. I visited her at the workshop a few days after the fight. She seems brighter and more energized than usual. She tells me that she's happy she said goodbye to Sentinel Nova and has reclaimed her magic as her own. It's part of her and her work. Her new pieces gain major popularity for the unique Stardust glow, and eventually she makes enough to start her own shop, to where she can exclusively create and sell her own designs. She gets her own staff of loyal woodworkers, and I can tell they look up to her immensely. Work keeps her busy, but we find time to catch up once in a while. Then things got a little quiet. Aww. I think so. I think we're finished. Years later, I get an invitation at my door to an art gallery event. I decided to go on a whim, and I'm so glad I did. It's filled with one-of-a-kind wood carvings done by Miranda. As the night goes on, a piece of wood combusts into a bright, dazzling display of fireworks. Her magic at work. Just kept busy by fans and reporters most of the night, but I know she saw me. At the end of the night, she brings over a spare champagne bottle and we talk until the gallery owners kick us out. It's so clear to me that when stars picked her as emissary, I can't read, to their light and power. The night sky is brighter for it. This is so cute! Ara! Ara continues her idol career. She goes on to become one of the most successful idols of all time. You can't go anywhere without hearing her songs on the radio, and she even scores a role in a TV drama. She's a terrible actress, but Alistair and I watch every new episode together anyways. We don't get to see her very often, but we're happy to see her succeed. It's almost suspicious how well she did for herself, honestly. Then one day she vanishes. No one knows where she's gone to, and no one has heard word from her. Even the Sentinels. We all worry about her, and I hope she's okay wherever she is. Aw. I do hope she's okay. Lise! Lise heard about the battle with Annalie on TV. She knows it wasn't the real story, but doesn't ask what happened. Their Glamour Pop location burned down. We both transferred to a different stores. Sadly, I never really got to make up for that day at the school when I turned her away from the Sentinels. Distance physically and emotionally between us grows, and we drift apart. Oh, I think it's because I never hung out with her, actually. Sorry, Lise. Later, I see her on TV, tied to a tree, fighting for deforestation. It's nice to see, she found her place in the fight. But I feel a pang in my heart all the same. Whenever I hear Who Am an Owl, I always feel a bit lonely. Jackie was our girl, yeah. I liked Lise. I liked her a lot, she was cute, but Jackie was our girl. KJ. Katie disappeared again, but this time, let us know where they were going. In the spring, they set off on a road trip across North and South America, taking the western coast all the way to southern Chile. I was certain it was our final goodbye. KJ, always being the one to resist expectations, showed on my doorstep almost a year later. They took me out for a drink and recounted their adventures. At the end of the night, KJ suddenly placed something in my hand. They said that it was time for them to return their Sentinel ring. They'd hated their powers for years, but fighting Annalie together challenged those old feelings. All the time on the road helped them make peace with it. We still see each other regularly as friends, mostly for tech support, but I can't help but feel there's something being left unsaid. Aww. Ah, our girl! After the road was saved, Jackie returned back to work at the Golden Glove gym. It wouldn't be long until she began going to school to learn more about how she can improve her coaching techniques. Despite her busy schedule for balancing work and school, she has always made time to reach out to everyone and keep in touch. As for Layla, she never stopped going to the Golden Glove, and I would run into her from time whenever I visited. She graduated from high school with a scholarship opportunity thanks to the hard work she was able to put in both school and boxing. What I've heard, she's well on her way to going pro, and Jackie couldn't be happier since she's finally living her dream of second for Layla's matches. That's so sweet. Jackie's uncle is starting to get up there in age, and I know his eyes are still pretty bad. He's thinking about retiring and passing the gym off to his niece. Jackie's nervous about assuming that responsibility, but I have a feeling that she'll do right by her uncle. Aww. Thanks for playing! Oh, it's such a cute game! Oh, now we get to see her in the screen. That's so cute. No, but that was a really cute game. I probably won't stream the Anna Lee content. Maybe play it myself, but I might not stream it. But this is a really cute game. I liked it.